That was everything.
I feel.
Yeah.
This might be everything.
I think this is gonna be everything.
Hey everyone, welcome back. I'm Sarah.
I'm Kara.
And we are your girls at home. We know you're going to be very excited for this upcoming video. You've been begging for it. It's been long enough. We are finally reacting to Lana Del Rey's album, Ultraviolence.
Alright guys, but before we start today's video, we need to thank our sponsor, Babbel. Babbel is one of the top language learning apps in the entire world, and it's scientifically proven to help you start learning a language in just 3 weeks.
Babbel's purpose is to help create a mutual understanding through language and help connect other people together, which we just love because we feel that is the exact same thing about music and why we love music so much.
Totally.
Each artist communicates differently with their own language of what they're putting out, and you know, it's on us to decide if we want to learn that language of the artist. So
exactly, we chose to learn Spanish because you guys know we like to do our background on the music we get into, and we just so happened to learn that Lana incorporates some Spanish into this album, so we felt like we just started learning at the perfect time, all thanks to Babbel.
And another reason why we love Babbel so much, it's because it's so easy to use and to get started. First of all, it's an app on your phone, and that is our language.
Really good for chronically online girlies.
Yes, we love it. We're always on our phone.
Yep.
So you just open up. Takes you to the home page where your lessons are. So we're on a new lesson. De donde eres? Let's see.
¿Cómo te llamas?
¿Cómo te llamas? And we also love Babbel because the lessons are created by real language experts. So you're learning practical, real-world conversations in no time. So let's see. My name is Yo me llamo. And then it also gives you little tips to kind of help out to sound more colloquial. Yo me llamo means my name is, but literally translated it would be I call myself. So it's just extra tips so that you can actually have a full understanding of the language that you're learning. Another thing about this app is each lesson contains a variety of activities. So it really helps you no matter what your learning style is. So I know, let's see, it's Yo me llamo. My name is.
Yo me llamo.
Alright, now that we've showed off just how easy it is to learn from Babbel, I feel like we need to show off a little bit.
Ooh, let's show them what we learned.
Okay. Hola, bienvenido, yo soy Kara.
Yo soy Sara. Y somos las chicas de casa. So between now and June 2nd, Babbel is offering 67% off the subscription if you go to our description box below and click that link. And let us know what language you would want to learn.
Yeah, let us know. Obviously, we chose Spanish for a little specific reason, getting into today's video, but let us know what language you want to learn, why.
Is it for family, for maybe your travel, you got the travel bug?
True.
Let us know in our comments below. Are you finally ready to get into the video?
Ready. I've been ready. I've been born ready. Born to die. Born ready.
All right, let's move on to our next paradise. As always, I try to look up just a little bit of background information. I never want to look into it too much because I want us to kind of, you know, want to experience it firsthand as we listen to the album.
But we need like grounding.
We do.
We can't go into it blind.
No,
we learned that the hard way.
Yes, and we also, before we get started, we're going to need to say this, at least to I'm going to say this myself multiple times. Vibes.
Let go.
Let go. Vibes.
Yeah.
No pressure to fully need to understand and decode everything.
No. Like we just mentioned, she's totally her own language. There's so much background of her life and the way that she writes. It's so hard.
You're still learning.
I think she makes it almost impossible, at least for me. Like she's not looking for people to like understand totally her whole story, so there's no reason to like dissect every line. So even though we love to do that with Lana, it's near impossible.
So before we definitely get into the background, I also want to say, from the research I've done, from what people have commented, the album seems to be very deep, very dark. It seems to touch on a lot of very heavy topics. So we just want to give that overall warning. We're not exactly sure, like we said, we haven't done that much research on what she touches on, but it does seem like it still continues with possibly abusive relationships, drinking. So just everyone be aware of that, and we are also going to be as respectful as we can, as a lot of that time we don't have a lot of experience with these topics. So wanted to get that out there before we go forward.
Great call.
And then I also want to say, like, just different thoughts. This is from, I feel like the warnings you've been getting from people, this is a very different album. From, like I said, the little bit of research I've been doing, it seems to be more so, it loses the interesting beats. I quick read a review that someone gave on the album, and it's like, it loses the Mountain Dew beat vibe, and it's kind of more of this slow, very lyrical, heavy album.
Love that.
So a lot of people are saying they don't think we're gonna like it.
Yeah, I was gonna say love that, but then also people were very quick to say that because we did really like Born to Die. They didn't think we were gonna like Ultraviolence as much.
So I'm interested.
I'm interested.
I'm excited. I'm ready.
I'm very excited. I'm very ready.
A little background information.
All right, let's
this
get
is
into
her third studio album,
Okay.
but I feels like it's, you
You're
know,
including Paradise.
yes,
Okay.
kind of including Paradise since
Okay.
it was like a separate release. I will say I got all of
Okay.
this off Wikipedia,
Yeah.
and I tried to, like I said, keep it very basic.
Yeah.
So her
You'll
technically,
correct us if we're
Yeah.
wrong.
Yes.
Like you always do.
please do. No, but
No,
like
please
that.
do. Yeah, yeah.
Please. So yeah, her third studio album,
Okay.
if we're counting Paradise, is a complete second,
Okay.
which I think is exciting for us because it's officially separate. You know, like Paradise was
So
always connected to Born to Die.
You're so right. Yep.
We're completely moving on.
Yep.
And it seems like we completely are changing aesthetics.
Love that. Yes.
Love that for us.
You're such a good call.
It was released in 2014.
Okay.
Producers are Dan Auerbach.
Okay.
Sorry if I'm mispronouncing that. And from what the information is saying is like he came to revamp what was already kind of a completed record.
Interesting.
So I don't know what that entails.
Okay.
Because our idea of, I feel like, revamping, especially when we had the Olivia Rodrigo, we were kind of, I feel like I was expecting more pop, more edge, and like she
Totally.
had a very drawn back, like country-esque vibe.
You're right. So it's just like a reproduction.
Right. So like
Right.
we need to, I feel like, separate revamp as like this huge.
It doesn't necessarily mean like more.
Right.
It could mean less.
Yes. So we don't know what that means,
Yep.
what it was before.
Yeah.
Other
interesting.
people that worked on the album is Paul Epworth, Greg Kirsten, Daniel Heath, Rick Knowles.
That sounds familiar. Rick Knowles.
Ooh, okay.
Okay.
I'm glad that sounds familiar for
Okay.
you. All right, so from what I saw, it got a lot of positive reviews.
That's interesting.
Which is awesome, so that's very exciting.
Yeah. Because Born to Die did not.
No, right. Did Paradise? Yeah, I think Paradise, it was like mixed.
Yeah, I think so. I think
Because,
mixed.
yeah, Paradise was mixed.
Yep.
They praised the album's lyricism, cohesiveness, and production, and Del Rey's vocal performance.
Love.
Which maybe we should have looked into was I guess this was post the SNL debacle, where she was really,
It must have been
negative.
because she performed a song
Right,
from
from
Born to Die. So.
right. So now that they're like really praising her vocals, it's kind of like, you know, let's not judge her on just that one
Yes.
performance.
Good call.
Wiki describes the genre as a psychedelic rock, desert rock, dream pop, blues, indie. I've seen jazz, a lot of jazz influence.
Okay. I love when
I'm not sure what that means.
right,
but
like when you have a genre and then you list 7 genres,
Right.
like how does that work?
Right.
But also having the note, it being cohesive is interesting.
right.
But I'm excited to see what these sounds are.
We'll find out. One interesting little tidbit was after the release of Born to Die, Lana kind of dismissed the idea of having another album. She said she kind of felt like she said everything she wanted to say.
She was like swearing off music.
I don't know if she was officially swearing it off, but maybe she wasn't as like
Maybe she was
pressured
gonna
or
write
feel
and
the
not-
need to put out an album.
Right. That's
One-
interesting.
Very minimal information, like I said.
Wow.
I don't want to give too much. And then it says the album draws inspiration from West Coast as well as Brooklyn, New York, and then it features heavy guitars and jazz tones.
Okay.
So we're still this
seeing that.
mixture
Paradise,
of
Born to Die,
Yeah.
New York, LA.
two just separate lives.
And so different. Like
Mhm.
Brooklyn, I think, is like so rough, concrete.
Right, what we got with Born to Die.
Right.
But then I wonder,
West Coast, beachy.
yeah, I wonder if the jazz,
Like,
Would
is
we
she meeting in
connect
the
that more
middle?
to
Like,
New
is she
York?
meeting in like Nebraska? You know what I mean? Like, what is this?
I don't think Nebraska, I think Nebraska
What's
is
in
the
the
new
middle?
album that's coming up. The country one, you know?
So
I think she's saving that
right.
one for
You're so right.
her
Yeah.
new album.
Well, that was great.
Yeah,
Like,
that's
as always
like that's as far as
her
the research is
background.
going.
I think that's a good base to go
Yeah.
off of. Like, know a little bit of the genre,
Mhm.
know that's critically received well.
Yes. And well, everybody's been begging for it, so it must be an interesting
I
album.
know. Is it time?
I fear it
I
is.
feel it is.
I fear we must begin.
Oh my god, okay.
Oh
so
my God.
it's interesting to
I
note
said
that
it came out in
Ultraviolence
2014. It's saying it came out in
2013.
2013.
You're wrong.
Wiki.
Maybe it's the deluxe. Came out in
Maybe.
2014,
Okay.
so.
I mean, and honestly, people are probably going to say it's not her third studio album. So,
Exactly.
I'm sorry, guys. It was
is-
Wiki.
yeah. Just one thing to know, looking at the track list, Ultraviolence is the second track. Title track is the second track. Torture Poets Department, Red, second track vibe. You know?
Ooh.
Title
Do you
track.
think it's going to set the theme of what the album
Well, that's what's
is?
always interesting. It's like we initially said with Born to Die that the title track being the first track makes so much sense. It's either the first or the last bookends of the
forgot we did
album.
say that.
But having it a second is like, I don't know.
Right,
why
what
there?
story do you need to tell before we
First,
get there?
right? It's like the intro,
Which is Cruel World.
So it's like coming into this world,
That
this
is
new
Hollywood,
setting.
dating. I don't know. Oh, I love it.
Yeah, same.
Same. Okay. So for this one, Cruel World, it was written by Lana Del Rey and Blake Stranathan, and it was produced by Dan Auerbach.
Okay. Okay.
Oh no, I'm scared.
I'm scared. We're about to like embark
Okay.
on a totally new journey.
I know. I'm gonna put on the lyrics, but I'm not
You're so
going to let us
right.
see it.
You're so right.
Because I hate when I do that.
Yeah. Yeah, Sarah tends to look at lyrics.
It's like when
I
you read a
just
book
look
and
over
you
here.
keep
Skip to the
skipping
last
to the last chapter or to the last paragraph. Like, I can't help myself. I never can.
No, you're so right.
Okay.
Okay, Cruel World, track 1.
Oh my god, I'm so ready. What is that? The guitar on the tone.
It like seems very West Coast.
This is so different than anything.
Wait.
She's like giving us so far.
Share my body and my mind with you. That's all over now.
So strong. I feel I love this already.
'Cause you're so far past.
Oh my god, guys!
No, what happened?
This is too hard. Okay, I was trying to do something. Oh my god.
No, so we were trying to not have to keep leading forward to play and stop the music on the computer. We're trying to do it on the phone. It's new for us.
Okay, I'm just gonna go back to the computer.
It's okay because I wasn't ready for those
Okay,
vocals.
so
you know, I
ready.
was not ready for her vocals.
Okay, give up with the phone. I need to hear that again, actually.
Actually, no, I know.
It sounds like, yeah, like, so Shabbat.
Share my body and my mind with you. That's all over now. Did what I had to do. 'Cause you're so far past me now. Share my body and my life with you. That's way over
It
now.
just sounds beachy to me.
There's not more I can do.
I feel like psychedelic.
I'm getting psychedelic
You're
too.
so famous now. Got your Bible, got your gun, and you like the body and have fun. And I like my candy, and you're with mine.
Yes, psychedelic. You're so right.
Like Woodstock.
Yes.
Now that you're gone.
Yeah. Are we building?
Like,
Put my little red body dress on. Everybody knows that I'm the best. I'm crazy.
I understand desert rock.
I get it too.
I get it.
I didn't know it was a genre, and now I do. Yep.
Because you're young, you're wild, you're free. You're dancing circles
used that before.
around me. You're fucking crazy.
I feel like we need to
No,
pause.
we need to.
First of all, we didn't even say this song is 6 minutes and 39 seconds.
I didn't even
So
know
it's
this was
like,
6 minutes
where
and
do
39
we,
seconds.
where do you pause on this?
No, honestly, I'm sorry. Like, the lyrics are already too much for me.
Agreed. Honestly, the share my body and mind with you is like giving religion to me. Like the body and blood of Christ. I don't know.
It's kind of
like
well, it's just like it's giving everything.
Totally.
But it's over now.
Totally. Do what I have to do because you're so far past. Again, like chapter closing
Yes.
before we get into this new story.
But it's
album.
like, ooh, I like it. But is she setting us up? Like, what did she have to do to get past you? What is it that she had to do? Like, usually that's not a
Physically
good
move
thing.
away or like
Right.
do something to cut ties.
Right. Do I need to numb the pain? Like, you can't
Right.
be mad at me because
You're so famous now. Sorry, just skipped ahead to
Ooh,
that
no,
line.
please do.
And we didn't we have a story in Born to Die where it was blue jeans?
He went off to like be
Famous. Yes.
Wasn't gone. Could be like, I don't know, could be like a little connection. She's trying to say I'm finally happy now that you're gone. Because you numbed everything.
I'm finally now happy that you're gone because I've gotten over it. I had to do what I had to do.
Yeah.
I'm
Love it.
finally happy
Ooh.
now that you're gone.
Interesting way to start an album.
Definitely.
Like,
But it's still titled Cruel World. So like, is she really happy?
Right.
Or is it just the numbing?
true.
I got my red dress on tonight.
Oh,
Yep.
thank you for that.
Yep.
Right, so I got my little party red dress on.
Mm-hmm.
Right, young, you're
Overdose
wild,
on
you're
your
free.
best.
Like I was at that young, dope, proud
Yes.
American. You know.
Yes.
Young, dope, proud, like an American.
Yeah, like it's guitar.
So good.
I share my body and my mind with you. That's all over now.
Yeah, we're back to
I
this.
did what I had to do. I found another anyhow. Share my body and my mind with you. That's all over now. I did what I had to do. I could see you leaving now.
It sounds like pain. The change.
I was gonna say the same thing.
And people have commented that I think when
Yes.
she is like either in the songs talking to men, I
Yes,
think they
she
comment
uses the high.
that's when she uses the high pitch, and then to
Yes.
go, you got your Bible, your gun.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, you like your women and you like fun. It changes, but to then to change the voice.
Yes. Yeah, I feel like she started pretty mellow, pretty standard, like deep, if you will, and then it progressively gets higher.
And it just, I
Right,
feel like even
you're-
so, the way she sings once again changes so much.
Yeah.
It's just Lana.
I'm so happy.
I'm so happy. I'm finally happy. Just maybe she actually.
She kind of convinces herself.
Everybody knows that I'm a mess. I'm crazy.
Right? At first, everyone knows I'm the best. Not everyone knows I'm a mess.
You're dancing circles around me. You're fucking crazy.
And it was like I didn't want to stop that. Okay, this is getting interesting.
I
Get
know,
a little
like, I
bit
don't
of
know.
bourbon in you. Get a little bit suburban. It's giving, once again, I'm thinking of like a suburban relationship where, it's this ideal of, at least if we're going back in time, to me, like you're looking at this ideal suburban relationship that usually is never
What it
appears. And it's usually, right, maybe somebody's addicted to pills on one end, somebody's got alcohol problems on one end.
Cheating.
Right. And then you're dancing circles around me. It's like you're too crazy for me. Like you're too much of a partier that I can't even keep up. I don't know what she means by that.
Yeah. The term "you're dancing circles around me," it's like you're doing it so much better than me. I feel like like you can't keep up with them. I feel like if someone's dancing circles around you, I don't think
They're just like
they're
quicker.
just
they're
better. Yeah, you can't keep up in like
Yeah.
any activity. You're just like, wow, you're so much better than me.
Right. So I think is that in the sense of partying.
Right.
Yeah. Because like you said, everybody knows that I'm a mess. I have my red dress on, but like put a little bit of alcohol in you, and like I can't keep up.
Yeah. So haunting. Like.
Is it like her ghost?
That's literally what I was gonna say. I feel like she sounds like the woman that haunts you, like the men that like get away from her or whatever. She's like, you're never gonna you'll never get away from the sound of a woman who loves you. Like that's literally what her voice reminds me of.
Oh, I love that. Or even so,
Right.
like this ethereal, like God,
Yes.
religious, like
That too.
Yes,
just
angel,
like,
devil.
in your ear.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm forgetting like that specific.
Yeah.
You said it went from like I'm finally happy, I'm so happy, I'm so happy, so happy.
Yeah.
Now you're gone.
Right.
It's like each time is she convincing herself more and more.
That could be it. Yeah. Yep.
I want to be a Woodstock or just
Yes. The feel. Yes.
like incense burning.
Like a totally. Like, you're so I can't a tone setter.
Right? Like when you said lyricism, guitar,
Yes.
vocals,
Yeah.
everything. That was it.
That's it. You're so right.
What an album
I know.
opener.
I know. That was everything.
I
Lyric. I know.
I feel.
Yeah.
This might be everything.
I think this is gonna be everything.
Are we ready for the title track?
Like, no, I'm never ready for
No, that's
her.
so
like,
true.
I don't know what she's gonna give us ever.
Okay.
Tell me everything.
So it's written by her and Daniel Heath, and then
Okay.
produced by Dan.
Okay.
Violence.
It's getting baroque to me. A little bit.
Okay, it's giving period, like period piece.
Yes. Strings.
So different from Super World.
He used to call me Dean. That's just a
Back.
deadly nightshade. 'Cause I was filled with
It's like that's not a normal piano.
No.
plastic
It's like
beauty and rage.
People are gonna
Yes.
hate us talking through,
Yes.
but like,
No,
what is the piano that's like used in churches?
Oh, like an organ.
Yes,
Yes.
it's giving like organ or like that type of
Deep.
Yes.
Yes.
Held me and it felt like a kiss. Jim brought me back.
Jim.
Reminded me of when
Jimmy,
we
Jimmy, Jimmy.
kissed. It's ultraviolence.
Okay. Silky. We're back.
I'm stuck on that.
Yes, no, I'm so. What?
Oh my god. Okay, I have so many
Wait.
things.
Right, to that transition. And like, okay, now I understand what they mean by like cohesiveness. So like we started
Right.
in this
Like,
like
two songs in.
like, 2 songs in, like completely get it.
Yes.
But we started, you're right, in this like period piece feeling.
Yes.
Like
Big. It was a big sound coming off of that like very stripped back,
right,
drummy,
like
just
during
like
the times of like like the gestures, not the what's it? Jousting?
oh, got it. Okay.
Jousting,
okay.
like-
okay.
Game of Thrones,
Okay.
that time period.
Okay. But then to
Real.
integrate this like psychedelic
That-
rock,
right,
we're getting this
underneath it.
like guitar. We were discussing Jim. I think. Do we need to go back?
Yes. Okay. We'll
Okay.
start from the top. Like,
Start.
he used to call me DN.
I don't know.
I don't know. I don't know what that means.
He used to call me DN.
Maybe that's why we need like genius.
Okay.
Okay, here we go.
He
He used to call me DN.
Oh,
Oh, it says like
stop.
stop. Like we're not okay. It literally says it in the next lyric.
That stood for
No. Okay, well,
Picture.
in our defense,
It's not capitalized.
It's not capitalized. Okay, in our defense, we should have been on Genius because it's not capitalized.
Oh my goodness.
That's so for Deadly Nightshade. Okay, that's gotta be like a poison.
Okay. Well,
That is giving like
because I was
herbal, like old time.
Oh my god.
Okay.
No, it literally because I was filled with poison, so it probably is.
Yeah.
Deadly
Okay.
nightshade.
Deadly.
Oh, it's a plant.
It's a plant.
Deadly
Yes.
plant. You're on it. Okay. Love
That's
it.
toxic.
Okay.
Stop.
It's
He
making
called me
sense.
that.
Yes.
He said I was poison.
Yes.
but
But blessed with beauty and rage,
'Cause
like a
I'm
plant. Beautiful. No, it's too much. It's
no,
too much. It's too
no.
much.
Kara, read the fucking next line after the nightshade.
I've been saying that. No, play back.
Giving like
Because I was
herbal, like old time.
Oh my god.
Okay.
No, it literally because I was filled with poison, so it probably is.
Yeah.
I'm like, yep. It says because I was filled with.
I was too busy. I don't.
Okay. Yes. So he was comparing her to the to that of a plant.
A poisonous
because
plant.
she is beautiful but poisonous.
Has her rage.
Honestly, poetry.
Is this our first introduction of Jim?
In this time
in this
period.
time period, like not
You're
including
so
the
right.
A&W, but Jim told me
It
that.
might be. It might be because we were told when we reacted to A&W that Jim is a thread
Right.
weaved throughout. So yeah, this might be the first mention.
My question, grammar-wise.
Mm-hmm.
So it's saying he used to call me Deadly Nightshade. It goes into
Yes.
saying, you know, but bless, whatever. Jim told me that.
Yeah.
Is Jim the he that's calling her this, or is Jim like a friend that is saying like,
Uh-huh.
oh, I heard he's calling you this?
Great question. It's a little muddled.
Because didn't somebody
Used to
try
call
and
me.
say, and I don't think it was fully true, but that sometimes, because it doesn't make sense if she hasn't been working with Jack yet. I thought it was like they were trying to say she called Jack Jim in
Yes.
songs, or
Someone
like
did say that.
maybe it's like a friend.
Yes.
You guys will have to let us know.
Yeah, no, that's a great question. Okay.
Ooh, okay.
Jim told me that.
You should keep going.
Yeah.
Because it says he hit me and it felt like a kiss. Jim brought me back. Reminded me of when we were kids.
But I need to just
Right. It's something as we listen to it more,
Yes.
we will hopefully
Yes.
be able to understand, and you guys will obviously tell us.
Please. With his ultraviolence. Like, I'm waiting for what is ultraviolence, because in my head I'm thinking purple, like just like ultraviolet.
Yeah.
Ultraviolence. And here we're getting some kind of
It's
abuse.
Ooh, his ultraviolet.
Yeah, he hit me and it felt like a kiss.
Right, yes.
It's,
yes.
With his ultraviolence, it's like powerful.
But then what do you mean Jim brought me back? Is Jim the one doing this? But yet he still brings, it's like that
I fear,
playing back and forth, you know,
Yes.
that.
He's hitting it because he loves me.
Right.
Like, that
or it's just like, even
mindset.
though he's doing this, like, he still makes me feel alive.
Yes.
I still love him
Yes.
with his ultraviolence.
Ultraviolence. Just a mind trick
Yes.
that plays, like, passion,
Right. I'm going to go really in, like,
Go.
these next couple lines are,
Go.
I can hear sirens. To me, that's giving me two separate ideas, like sirens of maybe like police cars, ambulances, but also like that siren call, like you're always drawn to them.
You did something?
That is like what I'm getting from that.
siren call,
And then it goes, he hit me and it felt like a kiss, like that idea of like the abuse continued. I can hear violence. First of all, unreal, she added violence into the song.
Of course.
But the idea of I can hear violence in a beautiful way,
Yes.
or like I'm imagining when you get hit and like, like you kind of like,
It's
it's getting
like-
more cartoonish, but I
Yes.
feel like, you hear the birds,
Yes,
like, or you
yes.
hear like, I don't know if that has to do with like this ringing in my ear
The
from
ring,
being
yeah.
hit.
Mhm.
Oh, give me all that ultra, but still give it to me.
Still wanting it.
This is a deep song.
He used to call me poison. If I was poison ivy, I could have died right then, 'cause he was right beside me. Jim raised me up. He had me, but it felt like true love. Jim taught me that loving him was never enough.
Whoever this Jim is not
good.
No, it's
No,
not good.
not good.
Like we originally maybe have thought.
No, because at first the first chorus is he used to call me this deadly
Right.
nightshade because I was filled with poison, but I was beautiful. But now it's just poison.
Ooh,
now you're
yes.
just poison ivy.
Like,
now you're just heart.
Poison Ivy's not. If you're gonna pick like a better,
beautiful,
Beautiful.
poisonous flower.
you're not going
Not
with
Poison
Poison
Ivy.
Ivy. He hurt me, but it felt like true love.
Mm.
And then he taught me that loving him, just loving you is never enough
No.
for this relationship, for you to treat me better.
No.
And he taught me that.
Love that. I just love that. I love you the first time, I love you the last time. Yo soy la princesa, comprende mis white lines. 'Cause I'm your jazz singer, and you're my cult leader. I love you forever, I love you forever.
We have to pause. Oh, well, first, I want to touch on the way that each verse ends and goes into the chorus, like
Yes.
with his ultraviolence.
Yes.
So it's like loving him was never enough with his
yes.
ultraviolence.
Yep.
Saying we could go back to Woodstock, where they don't know who we are. Could just fit in with all, I don't know, these people that are in these drugged out.
Yeah,
mazes.
interesting. So is she bringing an element of fame to this? Like, now people know who we are,
Right.
but like, let's go back and it could be easier.
Ooh, I don't know.
I don't know. And then we get into these like vows of sorts. That's what it, because blessed is
the
this union.
I was thinking that kind of does
Yeah.
give like she would want to be married
Yeah.
or getting married.
And the spoken, I love you the first time, I love you the last time. Yo soy la princesa, comprende mis white lines. Interesting that she said white lines in English.
Right. Was
So-
that giving me like drugs?
Yeah.
Cocaine? Right.
Yeah.
And then for it to say like, I am a princess, like understand my white lines.
Like the white
Thank
lines.
you, Babel. First of all, thank you,
Yeah,
Babel.
thank you, Babel. Shout out Babel. Because I'm your jazz singer and you're my cult leader. It honestly, it was giving me like a little culty vibe, I guess, just because of the psychedelic, like,
But it's just
70s
interesting, like
vibe.
she's this performer for him.
Right.
But she's also like a performer for everybody.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, I'm your entertainment, but like I would follow and do anything you would say because you're my cult leader.
Yes.
And I love you forever.
Oh, I love
Ooh.
you forever. I love you forever.
With his ultraviolence. Literally ends with give me all that
Yep.
ultraviolence.
Yep.
Okay, is this like the new person that she's moved on with? Is she still reminiscing with this original person from Cruel World that, you know, she's trying to get over and is...
Yeah. I don't know.
You don't know. Keep
We'll
listening.
never know.
Shades of Cool.
Shades of Cool.
Let's see, written by Rick Nels and Lana Del Rey.
Okay.
Produced by Dan.
Okay.
God, why does it feel different?
It does.
Same.
It's cohesive. So strong. I mean, like, think
My
about
baby lives in shades of blue, blue eyes and jazz and latitude. He lives in California too. He drives a Chevy Malibu, and when he calls for me, not for you. Can make him better, and I can't do nothing about this strange weather. But
it's not saying that. I know.
can't break through your world.
Oh man. Oh man. Oh my god, what is she doing?
Voice. You're like operatic. Like, oh.
Yeah, literally, yes. One thing, my baby lives in shades of blue. We saw so many blue elements in Born to Die, Blue Jeans. I feel like we talked about it again in Paradise, and then again in maybe
Burning Desire.
that
Desire.
shades of blue, blue eyes. Okay, so we're getting a lot of blue elements, but also like these shades of blue, knowing it's called shades of cool. Is
That
that
was
just
my
like
first thought. Are we gonna do different shades of
Right.
analogies?
I mean,
Actually, if he lives in shades of blue, right? Is that like sadness?
right? That's what I was gonna say. Shades of cool being like like changeable. Like she's saying, I can't fix them. I can't make them better. So can't change this weather. His strange weather. Like you.
Right. You don't live in this sunshiny state.
No.
You live in this cool.
Right. And my first thinking, cool, I took it as like, oh, you're too cool for me. But
Okay.
cool could just be like cold-hearted.
Yeah. Ooh,
Kind of vibe.
yes. Ooh. Okay. He lives for love. He loves his drugs. He loves his baby too.
He lives for love, but he only loves drugs and his baby.
Right. Okay.
Mhm.
Okay.
Mhm.
Maybe he
Talking about-
lives for love, and he only loves two things.
Exactly.
Okay. Right.
Yes.
There's only two things that he lives for:
Right.
the drugs and then his baby.
Right. I only love my mom and my bed. I'm sorry.
My bed, my mom, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
But it's interesting, like, he loves his baby too. Like,
Too.
it's not like he loves me, and he loves me too. It's like she's using the term baby. It's like, who is
Whoever
the
it
baby?
is, yeah.
Whoever that is.
Right. Because she does say he loves for me,
Right,
but
and
he
not
loves
you.
his baby. It's not he loves me.
Right.
I'm one of many, born in
She always
Were you getting at all like a princess vibe? Like with her voice, like the like it's giving me like Aurora, like not Shrek. The reason why that like ding ding ding, like from that last song Ultraviolence, like I'm a princess.
Yes.
You know, I'm like I'm your princess. Or something.
I mean,
like I don't know.
it
It just,
yeah.
because it was just so like
I know.
elegant. I don't know.
It was elegant. That's a great word. We need to
backtrack.
We do.
Like, we were right.
Yes.
The cold heart,
Yes.
hands, aptitude.
Yes.
He lives for love, for women.
Yep. Me too.
Many women.
Yes,
I'm one of many.
Bonnie's blue. I was thinking like maybe that's like his main, like is that his wife?
Ooh, cause I don't know. I was thinking to me like Bonnie's like bonnet, or like is that like how
Yeah.
you refer to like just women?
Mhm.
Is that like a way of referring to women? Right. When he calls for me and not you. Like she's talking to all the women.
Yes. So that's
like,
it.
When
Right.
he calls
right.
and it's for me, just
Right.
no, it's not for you.
Yes.
Oh, yes. Right. It's giving like once again she's making these excuses where it's
Mhm.
kind of like, but he still calls me.
Yes.
You know, he may have
Yes.
many women, but like at least he's still calling
He's
me.
calling me. Yes.
I feel like we get bashed a lot for saying like, oh, that's not how it should be. Like, whatever. That's okay. Like this is a real
is her
experience. This is her
Yes.
experience.
Yeah.
So we're not like bashing
Yeah.
the fact that this woman has had these like intense feelings over a man.
Right. Totally.
Something like
Yeah,
that.
yeah. Yeah, right. And this is our perception of her experience.
Yes.
Not saying that this is definitely it.
Right, because I
but
feel like we
this
have
is
made
what I'm
comments
getting.
before, like with her music, saying like, "Oh, like don't do that." Like for men,
Yeah,
like
yeah,
no,
yeah,
Lana, we
yeah,
love you, you
yeah.
know. But like I don't want people to think we're bashing her. Like
No.
we're just, we want her to,
Know your worth.
you know. Yeah.
But obviously, everyone goes through like similar situations of like rejection or wanting to feel reciprocated in that way.
Right.
So
And like when you write lyrics, you're interpreting it.
exactly.
It might, like I'm not saying it's not as extreme that
Right.
whatever experiences are, but you're interpreting it with how you're feeling, and you can have intense, extreme feelings.
Totally.
No, we must skip to this
Let's
bridge.
go.
Please.
Let's go. No.
I didn't realize was like obviously it is purposeful. We couldn't hear a single word she was saying in that bridge.
But it started. It wasn't as like muddled
No.
to begin with, and then like, what?
And then the music behind it, just the building of it, and I
totally
can't
took
believe
over.
you put that together. Like you're right.
Me
she
neither.
can't get through the sound. She's trying to like talking to him,
right?
Or just trying to say like how she views him and
Right.
like maybe what needs to be changed.
But he's drowning her out. He
Yes.
does not listen.
He can't get through to him.
Right.
Right, because high neglectful lover. Like you're not a great lover.
No.
You're crumbling sadly. You're sadly crumbling.
Genius full body chills. You're crumbling, unfortunately.
Right, unfortunately you're
And
crumbling.
you're sadly crumbling.
I'm sorry to those people out there that didn't think we were gonna
I was
love
thinking this
this.
at one point. I was like, wait, I need to say like I don't know who said that we weren't gonna like it because you were wrong. Wrong.
Like, I fear I love.
I fear love too.
Forget it. Can we say something controversial?
Go.
Paradise is my least favorite of the three. Now
So
that
far.
we've listened so far.
I like have to agree. I have to agree.
I loved Born to Die so
same,
much.
Same from the initial. Same Paradise. I mean, we had to
It was
listen
just
twice.
so different. I know we did have to
Because our
listen
reaction was so
twice.
bad, and then it grew.
And it was just so different.
But I don't reach for it.
No, me either.
Like today when I was listening to Born to Die.
But it's okay.
I know.
It's the same thing, and I don't know if I've made this comparison yet, where it's like, I don't like the album, but there's songs on there that I like. Ride, Gods and Monsters, you know, like there's certain songs I would choose versus listening to all of Paradise.
Exactly. Yes.
Whereas I would just play through Born to Die.
Agreed. Yep. Yeah, there's standout, like my favorites on Paradise are like standout favorites, and then my least I'm like, I don't really want to listen at all.
100%.
Born to Die, I'm like, I can put it on and like walk
And
away
just let it
and
go.
listen, let go on the vibes.
And I feel as though this is going to be the same.
I do too. Okay.
I'm excited for Brooklyn
Me
Baby.
too,
I feel
me
like it's
too.
a popular one.
Okay. Very interesting.
Good
We're
song.
getting, and it's back to back Brooklyn Baby and the West Coast. Very interesting.
Okay. Ooh, written by Barry O'Neill, Lana Del Rey, and then produced by Dan. With 6 minutes.
Oh my god. No, my favorite. What?
It's already giving that high pitch, baby.
Yes. No, I love this so much.
They say I'm too young to love you. I don't know what I need. They think I don't understand the freedom land of the 70s. I think I'm too cool to know ya. You say I'm like the ice I freeze. I'm churning out novels like beat poetry on amphetamine.
Good call. This is it. Where are we going? What do you say?
Well, my boyfriend's in a band. He plays guitar while I sing lyrics. I've got feathers in my hair. I get down to read poetry. And my jazz collection's rare. I can play most anything. I'm a Brooklyn baby. I'm a Brooklyn baby.
Okay. This is giving like you can like move the girl out of the city but can't take the city out of the girl.
At no point in that song did I know where we were going.
No, me either. But like,
As soon as the intro happened, I thought we were about to get into like strong beat, and it went away.
okay.
And I was like waiting for the cadence. Like was not what I thought it was gonna be. I'm obsessed with
It's
it.
so different from everything else that we've heard. Like, what? Is this more of like that New York influence?
But it feels more driving out of the PCH to me. Like that.
I don't know. It's giving. I don't like Brooklyn Baby. Like it's
I know.
giving like I'm not like I might be in LA, but there's parts
You
of
can
me
take the- yeah, you
like
said
that
it.
are still very Brooklyn. Like if I'm already saying like you say I'm like the ice, I freeze. Is it like because I'm so cold?
Right.
Because like I've got that New York like
me.
right. But at first I was like, is this about an older man?
Mhm.
You know, because it's once again a very common theme from at least the songs that we've listened to from our
Yes.
artists that we like.
Yes.
I'm too young for you.
Yep.
You know, they say I'm too young to love you, too young to know what I need. You know, they think I
Yes.
don't understand because I'm young. Like young people can still understand love.
Right.
But then it's like they think I don't understand the freedom land of the 70s.
Yeah.
So like
I know.
the free flowing of like what love was back in the 70s, like that was like I feel like the big
Yes.
march on like not needing
Love.
to be, right, love is love, like love many people.
Love, not war. Like what am I
Right.
thinking of? Make love, not peace.
Yeah.
Make love, not peace. Make love, not war.
Make love
Yeah.
not war. But still
Yes.
I feel like it was very much like this sexual awakening.
Yes. Well, that's right. Yes.
Era.
Yes. But it's just a great call out too that there's clearly psychedelic 70s influence in this album. So
Yes.
it's like I do understand what was happening back then and like this influence, this love, this era.
I have an old soul.
Yes.
Like you may be old, but like that matches the soul that I have.
Yes. No. I love that so
They
much.
say I'm too young to love you. They say I'm too dumb to see. They judge me like a picture book by the colors like they forgot to read. fire and water. I think we're like the wind and sea. You're burning up, I'm cooling down. You're up, I'm down. You're blind, I see.
Blind, but now I see. We need to talk about it. They judge me like a picture book by the colors they forgot to read. Like they forgot to read. To go from novels to now a picture book.
No.
You know, it's giving like, right, they think I'm a child.
Yes. Like a picture book. Like it was this easy for you and you still didn't even read it. Like, it was a picture book.
Ooh.
I'm spelling it out for you. I think we're like fire and water. We're like the wind and the sea. You're burning up, I'm cooling down. You're up, I'm down. We're different. You're blind, I see. Right. You're West Coast, I'm
LA,
Baby.
yes.
I'm Brooklyn baby.
Right, I'm the fire, I'm that freezing ice that you compared me to. LA and New York are just two very different breeds of people.
Exactly. We're opposite, literally opposite. Literally Brooklyn baby and West Coast back to back on the track list.
Right. Back to back.
Oh, and it's just like West Coast, like the whole coast, but Brooklyn, like a very specific
spot. Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, yes. Well, because that's her, maybe that's her
it.
home.
Yeah.
That's the place.
But it also just like, West Coast is so like free flowing. You're like, oh, just like a nomad, you know?
More the 70s.
Yes. Oh my god, I love it. I love it so much.
My boyfriend's in a band. He plays
that
guitar
guitar.
while I sing lyrics. I've got feathers in my hair. I get down to be poetry. Talking about my generation. Talking about my new nation. And if you don't like it, you can't beat it. Beat it, baby. You never like the way you said it. If you don't get it, then forget it. 'Cause I don't have to fucking explain it.
Okay, I need to go
Yeah,
back
yeah.
because when she's saying I'm talking about my generation, I'm talking about my newer nation, it sounds like she's having this New York like thing on it. It sounds like she's saying I'm Tolkien. I don't know if like
okay.
that's
hilarious.
what I picked up on.
Talking about my generation. Talking about
That part.
nation.
I'm Tolkien.
Amazing.
Like, it wasn't the first one, but I heard that. I was like, wait a minute. That gives very a New York accent. I'm Tolkien.
That was genius. Yes.
That's like,
yes.
I don't know why I picked that up.
Great. I don't know how you did either. Totally. She's a Brooklyn baby.
Right.
I'm talking.
I'm talking about my newer nation.
I'm
And if
talking
you don't
about
like
Yoga.
it, beat it.
No, okay.
you don't like it, I don't care.
Genius.
This is who I am.
So genius.
I just love it. It's like if you don't get it, then forget it.
Yeah.
Because I don't have to explain it.
No.
Like, I don't need to explain to you why this,
Yeah.
like, I am who I am.
I am who I am, yeah.
You either get it. If you get it, you get it. If you don't, you don't.
Second time in a row she's done this. Like,
It's like, well, it's like jazz. Yes. Like jazz scatting.
Yeah, my boyfriend's pretty cool, but he's not as cool as me. 'Cause I'm a Brooklyn baby. I'm a
oh,
How does that give LA though?
my boyfriend's pretty cool. He's in a band. Could it be the boyfriend also singing on this song?
Like, oh, totally.
Vibe. He's not as cool as me.
He's
It
not as
could
cool
just
as
be like a
me.
little like
Yeah.
fun little diddly.
Yeah.
Their boyfriend. I don't know.
No, it's just, I feel like we were right. You know, it's just like about
Yeah.
this
Yes.
Brooklyn,
Soul
New York
in
part
her.
that's always going to be in her.
Yes.
And she's not going to explain it.
Yeah.
Like, either you get it, you get it.
Yeah.
You don't, you don't.
Yeah. No, I love the talking. Look, that was so good.
It's a talking.
That was
What are you
so
talking
good.
about?
I loved that one.
Me too.
I
Right, and then
loved
to go
it.
into
West.
West Coast.
Interesting.
All right.
Okay.
Written by
Oh no.
Rick Knowles and Elizabeth Grant.
Interesting. so this was an old one?
Maybe.
Possibly? That she
wrote like back when she was Lizzie Grant.
Interesting. So
To have that be the song credit.
right.
But it says performed by Lana Del Rey,
But
written by.
Oh my god, that just like
So
is
right,
everything.
it was revamped. So like maybe right.
Right.
Who knows when any of these were written?
But the fact that she has that credit as this is who I used to be. I wrote this when I was different.
That's giving like the old Tyler can't come to the
No,
phone right now.
Truly. That's so interesting. Have we seen that?
No, I don't think so.
Ever?
I'm shook.
I'm shook too. So this throws out my whole like theory of these back and forth,
Right.
like, because it wasn't on.
Right, but it's like, where was like I would think she was in New York when she was Lizzie Grant, because that's where she grew up.
Right.
I don't know.
That is so.
Gosh, I can't wait for people to tell us.
I know. Like everything.
What? Okay, it's like Cheech and Chong, like
What?
sort of like
Island
LA
vibe.
vibe. Yes.
Oh my god.
What? Like,
Down on the west coast,
I'm sorry.
they got it saying, if you're not drinking, then you're not playing.
Oh,
But
that was
you
really
got
good.
the music, you got the music in you, don't you? Down on the west coast, I get this feeling like
I'm sorry.
it all could happen. That's why I'm leaving you for the moment, you for the moment, boy blue. Yeah, you. You feel it hard up the shore. I'm feeling hot to the touch. You say you miss me, and you say I miss you so much. But something keeps me really warm. I'm alive, I'm alive. Your love, your love, your love. I can see my baby swinging. His violence on fire with his hands up. On the balcony, I'm singing. Ooh, baby,
I don't know why that is.
baby, I'm in love. I can see my sweet boy swaying. It's crazy, cubano como yo la la. On the balcony, and I'm saying, move, baby, I'm in love.
I just went through so many emotions.
No. like she always keeps you on your toes.
She's keeping me on my toes. That was 4 different songs in one song.
That was what the
What?
fuck?
It starts. What did you say, Cheech and Chong? What
Like
is
it gave me like
What is that?
Cheech and Chong. You know
What
what
is
Cheech and
that?
Chong are?
No.
They're like they have a TV show. I don't know. They're like known for like just being high all the time.
Okay.
Like
okay.
I don't. What do you mean? I don't know who Cheech and Chong are.
Okay.
I don't know, like, but just that like 70s LA
Okay.
like high vibes.
Got exactly.
Like
yes.
that's what I mean
Gotcha.
by like it's giving me the Cheech and Chong.
Gotcha.
Okay.
I don't know where the story.
So we went from like maybe her. We have to like look at the lyrics, so this could be wrong. But like her.
The sound took over me.
Yes, agreed. But like we went from Brooklyn Baby, which is about like
Yes.
can't like you can take the girl out of the city,
Yes.
can't take the city out of the girl.
Yep.
But then now she's just like talking about what life is like in the West Coast.
Yes.
And like maybe how she fits into that.
Yeah. I like though. I get this feeling like it could all happen. That's why I'm leaving you for the moment.
Right.
So
Like anything can happen in LA. It's like
Right.
the LA dream.
So I can't be tied down with you. Like I can't be
Ooh,
with you.
right.
Like, anything can happen. That's why I gotta leave you for whatever can happen.
Where it's kind of giving like, nothing good happens after 2 a.m. Like maybe nothing good happens in LA. So like anything can happen. That's why I need to leave you for a moment, because if we keep this going, like who knows what's gonna come of it.
Totally. You're falling hard. I push away. I'm feeling hot to the touch. You say you miss me, and I want to say I miss you so much, but something keeps me quiet. I'm alive. I'm a lush.
Ooh, your love, my love. So it's kind of like she's not ready to be tied down, but she like enjoys this man.
Yeah.
You push it hard, boy, I'm feeling hot. I guess I'm the one that really made me feel that much hot. This in your body, boy, it's too hot inside. Your love, your love, your love. I can see my baby.
Where is she going?
His violence on fire with his hands up. On the balcony, I'm singing. Ooh, baby,
Like, do you think the reason why it's like changed up so much is that try to represent like the different lives of like LA, like the fast pace? Sometimes it's slower, I guess, depending on where you are.
That.
Like it is, it's just like literally, like you're right, 4 different songs in one.
Right, and that's what's like the West Coast is very like it's the whole coast. It's very different depending on where you are in the West Coast.
People just move slower, like maybe
Yeah.
like San Diego or San Francisco versus
Right.
like LA.
You're at the beach. You're
Right.
in the city. Yeah.
Ooh.
Interesting.
I can't wait. Like, we obviously know and can acknowledge that, like, when we do listen to music like this, we lose something from the pausing of it.
100%.
You know, we lose the flow, we
Yeah.
lose the transition from verse to chorus
Yes.
to whatever. It's like I can't wait once again to listen to it
the
through.
whole thing. You're so right. Yep. Sad
Ooh,
girl.
Sad girl.
What?
5 minutes.
Oh my god.
17 seconds. Okay, well, we're back to Rick Knowles and Lana Del Rey, produced by Dan and Rick Knowles.
Okay.
More piano heavy. Oh, is it guitar?
No, she's like, I know what you were thinking.
Yeah, you're
No.
wrong.
Being a mistress on the side. Am I not a bit of fools like you?
It's haunting. It's so
Baby,
nice.
around on the side.
Oh my god, what?
Might not be something you would do.
Sorry, I need to pause already. It's giving, it sounds like that jazz bar vibe.
Yes.
Like, just her with the microphone, very beautiful, sultry, amazing, but also with these, like, rock elements. Like this weird, like, stringy guitar.
I like that mixture.
Just like, only she can pull it off, I feel.
You haven't seen my man. You haven't seen my man. You haven't seen him. He's on the call. And he tells me he's funny on the side, funny on the side. Makes me sad girl. There's money on the side, money on the side. Makes me sad girl. I'm a sad girl, I'm a sad girl, I'm a bad girl.
Maybe when they meant like this album cohesiveness, like not only do they mean songs, like they lyrically.
Lyrically.
Because once again, like he's got the fire.
Fire. Yes. Bonnie.
Like he's got this girl on the side, and that makes me sad.
Right, even though she's also a side girl.
Of course.
Because he's got many of them.
Mm-hmm. His money on the side.
Yeah.
Like sex workers.
That's what I was
like,
getting.
is
That's
he
what I
paying
was
for this
getting.
girl that's on the side?
Mhm. That is what I was getting.
Oh wait, I'm sorry. No,
That's
like I'm
us.
saying the verse scene. We have to like that first verse being a mistress
Right.
on the side.
right. Yeah.
It might not appeal to fools like. It's funny how she's saying to fools like you.
Right.
Like you know, like
She knows something we don't.
You're the fool.
right. Right.
Creeping around the side might not be something you would do. Like this might not. It's not for everybody.
It's not for everybody, but you haven't seen a man.
But you haven't seen this guy. That is the reason why I'm doing it.
Right. Oh, but you haven't seen my man, but like it's not just your
Right,
man.
it's not your man.
It's also Bonnie's man.
Or maybe his Bonnie on the side is actually her. Like we were thinking that like
That's
it was
what
somebody
I
else,
was
but like maybe like I'm the Bonnie
I'm
on the
the Bonnie,
side.
yes.
And I'm sad because of it.
That's yes.
And I'm bad because I'm the mistress.
Yep.
Duh.
Yep. Oh my god. Right. I'm sad, but I'm also bad because I shouldn't be doing this.
Right. And I'm sad I'm not the main chick.
So she recognizes it.
She's always self-aware.
She is.
You know?
You're so right.
Being a bad bitch on the side.
Still that bitch.
Might not have been the fools like you.
Oh my god. Cohesive.
Creeping around while he gets out. It might not be something you would do, but you haven't seen my man.
She's singing on him too.
She's a bad bitch.
Obsessed.
You haven't seen my man. Watch what
because
Okay.
I did just click on Genius.
Ooh, okay.
Just to see what they'd say about Bonnie.
Oh, well, I just looked up Bonnie. That's
Bonnie
really
and
weird.
Clyde.
Okay, I wasn't thinking. Well, that did come up,
Okay.
but Bonnie is
Those
used
are
as a
bitch.
form to address someone's beloved or baby.
Hmm.
Like, so in Scottish, it's like attractive or beautiful, like a Bonnie, or it says like literary Bonnie is used as a form of address for a beloved or a
Okay.
baby.
I like that too.
So it's like all of his different babies.
Okay, so that is probably more truthful because Genius literally lies all the time. So it was just
Learned.
possibly making a connection to Bonnie and Clyde could be, you know, partner in crime kind of thing. I do like that.
That's
what
why I know that we were
means.
both on the
Yes.
same
wavelength
there.
Yes.
Right,
Yep.
so this is giving like, I'm gonna live my life the way I want it, and it might not make sense to you, but it's not for everybody.
Right.
She's like, I'm a mistress,
Yes.
and it might not make sense to you fools.
Right.
You might not be able to comprehend it, but this is me.
Mhm.
I'm a bad bitch. Like, I creep on my man. This
Right.
might not be for you,
Right.
but I'm gonna do it.
Right. Like I'm with this man who's creeping on his wife, or
Right.
like doing it to his wife, and I'm also doing it to him.
Yeah. Because I'm a sad girl, but I'm also a bad girl. And I do feel like in this album more so she is like much more direct.
Yes.
Or at least very much like she's still making these choices, but she's also like, but you're not going to tell me anything. Like,
Unapologetically
yes.
about it. Yes.
Yes. It's not
Yes.
as like nice girl like
Yes.
for the guy like, oh, I'm going to do this baby
Yes.
voice. It's like I'm doing all this stuff, and the way she said it, like, watch what you say to me.
Right.
Be careful who you're talking to. Like,
Because I'm on fire now.
right.
Yes. And I don't know if you did take a look at the track list. There is a song called "Fuck My Way to the Top."
I did.
So that's
I'm
giving
ready
that
for
energy.
that one.
Yeah, that's
Yes.
giving that energy.
That's giving.
Yes.
Like, I'm unapologetic for what I do.
Right. I'm gonna do what I do because I have to, because I want to. You're not gonna get it. I'm Brooklyn Baby. Like, it doesn't make sense to you.
Right.
Yes, it's so cohesive.
No, this is such a good
Yes.
album. Like, Pretty When You Cry.
Pretty When You Cry, coming off of Sad Girl.
Ooh. Right, the kid. No, like, the
I know.
flow.
Yes.
Because
the
then honestly to go
layers.
from, then it goes Pretty When You Cry, Money, Power, Glory, Fucked My Way to the Top.
Old Money.
The Other Woman. Blake Stranathan and Lana Del Rey wrote it,
Okay.
but produced by Lana, Blake Stranathan, and Lee Foster.
Okay. Kind of.
Classic rock. It's giving Eagles, Hotel California.
Yes. Thank you. That's exactly what I was thinking of. I wouldn't have gotten there, but I heard it. Yep.
All the pretty stars shine for you, my love.
Kind of yayo.
Am I that girl that you dream of? I'll wait for you, babe. That's all I do, babe.
The verb, like,
Through, babe. You never do.
It's also he was like
Pretty
talking.
when I cry. I'm pretty when I cry. I'm pretty when I cry. I'm pretty when I cry.
It's just like I know we mentioned this like just recently, but it's like right. It's more of her once again continuing being this unapologetic person.
Yeah.
It's like I may be crying, but girl, I still look pretty.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'll wait for you.
That's all I do.
Don't come through.
Oh, never.
You never do.
Interesting.
Pretty When I
Because
Cry.
I'm pretty when I cry.
I mean, we need
I don't know,
more,
yeah.
but that
Yes.
is that pre-chorus is unreal.
Unreal.
They don't mean shit compared to all your drugs.
This is a common
Well,
theme.
it really minds. I've got much more than that. Like no memories. I don't need that.
No, this is
Oh my God.
that's
I'm
building.
starting to draw.
I know that's building. This is unreal.
Unreal.
It's like all those times I spent with you, it doesn't mean shit.
Nope.
Compared to like your drugs, obviously. I
But
don't mind
I
it
don't
because
like-
I've got baggage too. It's like I don't mind your baggage, which is
I've got
obviously
much
your
more
addiction
than
to
that.
drugs. I've got way more than that, which is my memories.
You're right. You're right.
Right?
You're
And
right.
like we know, I feel like we miss this every single time, but she did have a boyfriend that died. And like she's written Dark Paradise, I think it's about him, Summertime Sadness,
Yes.
people have pointed out. So there's a lot of her
Oh my God, you're right.
talking about this man. I'm not saying, but like, that's the memory that's
I
haunting
understand.
her.
Yep, I understand.
Don't say you need me when you leave again. I'm stronger than all my men, except for you. Don't say you need me then. You leave like you're leaving. I can't do it. I can't do it, but you do it.
I need to bring up some things.
Please.
I know people don't like when we bring up Taylor.
No.
But, you know, you have to when you have a song like this.
Okay.
Being that Taylor just recently put out the
Okay.
Tortured Poets
Please
Department.
take it from my brain.
And there's been many songs that have this illusion of losing a loved one to drugs.
Mm-hmm.
But so I might be, I don't know if I'm
Okay.
like gearing away from what you were thinking, but
Nope.
it's just interesting in the opposites. Whereas it seems as though the drugs were an effect where Taylor couldn't deal with that. Because it was like you needed, like I needed you, but you needed drugs more. It's like, and I couldn't watch that. Like one of the
You needed me, but
but
you
you
needed
need drugs more, and I couldn't watch it happen. So like she left. Whereas now Lana is like seeing that this man needs these drugs, but she's like, you know what?
It's okay.
You raise a baggage, or you give me a baggage, I'll raise you one.
Yes.
She's still willing to like be with this man.
Yes. Nope, that line was what I was talking about. You need to be because you need drugs more. Yep. Going from the pre-chorus to the chorus, that's just what you do because I'm pretty when I cry. Why that?
Like, does he like seeing her sad?
Right. That's
Like,
what I was
right,
thinking.
like that weird where people, you know, that man might like to be on top, or like
Yeah, like you want to see her down and
Right.
disgusting, crying, screaming, and
Right.
throwing up, but
You
she still
find
looks
me
good.
pretty.
Yeah.
ooh, that's a good catch
don't
there, because I
know.
wasn't quite understanding what she meant with that.
I'm sorry. This song is called "Pretty When You Cry,"
When you cry.
but it's "I'm Pretty,
Pretty
When
when
I
I cry. Oh, well, we haven't got to the
We
finish.
haven't.
We haven't finished it yet.
No. Ooh. Interesting.
Wow, interesting for you to say. Point
She
that
does
out.
not say that.
No, she doesn't say anywhere pretty when you cry.
No.
That was a good one.
Yeah, that was
These-
good.
Sorry, they just keep us on our toes.
Seriously, even the end, like, sonically was like getting messy,
Yes,
getting chaotic, but it
I
sounded so
that.
good. Like, it
Sounded
sounded
pretty.
Yes. Yes. Oh my god.
Money, power, glory.
I feel like this is gonna
be a
unapologetic.
yes. Or
Like, this is what I want.
I know. That's what I deserve.
Yeah.
Okay, written by her and Greg Kirsten, but produced by Greg Kirsten.
Okay. Interesting.
You say that you wanna go to a land that's far away. How are we supposed to get there with the way that we're living today? You talk lots about God. Freedom comes from the call, but that's not what this bitch wants. Not what I want at all. I want money, power, and glory. I want money and all your power, all your glory. Hallelujah. I wanna take you for all that you got.
Yes.
I love it. It was like a big fuck you.
It was really giving gospel, like the way that she was singing Money, Power, Glory was very like church to me. And then to bring it to Hallelujah was so much.
Well, obviously
Fuck
this
you.
is giving like a religious man. Where it's like you want to go to a land that's far away. Like to me that's like the Holy Land, heaven. But like how are we gonna get there with the way that we're living? Like I'm not good.
Yeah.
Maybe obviously that it's like once again that person who has the Bible but you still have your gun and your party. You know, like you still like to party.
Jobs, yeah.
Freedom comes from the call.
Yeah.
Like is that the call to like heaven? The call to like be the like what are they called? Like the disciple of God. Like you get the call to
like the calling. It's
the
like
calling, right? But I don't want that.
It's not what I want.
No.
I don't even want freedom.
No.
I want money, power, and glory.
I want money. I want your power.
All
Your glory. Is this giving like she wants what like white man energy? Like
Kind of.
you know, like
yes.
the white man get like I want the power that you have, the glory that you
So
get as like a man.
True. So true. Yes.
And it's also
No,
giving like
You're so right, because like even if she had money, power, glory, it's not yours. It's
Right,
not
it's not the
transformable.
same.
No, it's not equal.
no.
I'm not spoiling like fuck my way to the top. That's giving this energy.
Right. It's
Right?
a very transition
Yes.
Outlook.
Yes.
that her songs are now transitioning to. And I feel like people have said there's like a change
Like in the
change.
track list, like cohesiveness. Is that what you're saying?
Yes, as well as in like prior how she's written these songs to
Yes.
like once again now how we keep saying she's like unapologetic.
Yes. Yes.
When now
you're
she
so right.
is seeming to take more power, like
Yes.
if we want to call it self-worth.
Yes. Just love where we go and then we come back to that. Always. But always.
The sun also rises on those who fail the call. My life it comprises of losses and wins and fails and falls. I can do it if you really, really like that. I know what you really want, baby. I can do it if you think you like that. You should run, boy, run.
I had a moment with her voice again. Like, I can do it if you really, really like that. I know what you really want, baby. I can do it if you think you'll like that, in that high pitched. And then she comes down, you should run. Then she's like back to her.
I think I missed that.
I can do it if you really, really like that.
Now sultry.
I know what you really want.
But it doesn't give baby as much anymore.
I can do it if you
Going.
think you like that. You should run, boy, run. I want all
Like the power. I take me to church.
I want money and all your power, all your glory. Hallelujah. I wanna take you for all that you got. Hallelujah. I'm gonna take them for all that they got.
I know, the them.
All
All
these
these men.
Yes.
But maybe you should run.
Maybe you should run
I'm not
because
going.
I'm coming after you.
Right, I'm gonna
coming
take
after
you.
for all that you got.
Right. It's like, which is kind of, I feel like what we've said before, like in the ways where it does seem like she plays with the men, and even though
Exactly.
like these men play with her, abuse her,
She's getting something out of it.
right. She still
Yes.
finds her way to get what she needs from it.
Yes. Interesting.
I just love the trajectory
Message.
of this
The
song, of this album.
So
Right, and then to get this money, power, glory to fuck my way to the top. Like
Right.
she's like owning it. It's like the preparation of
Totally.
like
This is what I want.
what
and
I
this,
want.
This is how I got it.
right, and like it's not godly. Like it's not it's not going to make me a follower of God. Like I'm
Right.
not answering the call.
Even like being a mistress if you wouldn't get it.
right.
But this is what I'm after. This is what I want.
Right. Some people can look at it as like,
Oh
oh, you
my
did that, but it's like, no,
God.
she's owning herself and like claiming this.
This is, yeah, like now I'm getting the whole concept of the album. Like even Ultraviolence, like the song specifically gave like domestic violence
Right.
and like, but it's also the ugly side of like love,
Yeah.
you know, or like passion. Like this is what she wants. She wants money, power, glory, and this is what she did to get it. Like it's ugly. It's not pretty.
Right.
It's gritty. This is who she is. You're not gonna get it. Even coming up after Born to Die, no one got her. It was like such a time period where they were like, damn, like
Right,
this
what is
woman's
this?
like, she's really out here like being
Right.
so sexual and being,
Right, or like this like daddy,
yeah, it was so
Vibe.
different. But she's like, this is me. You either get it or you don't.
right? Or like she's had a lot of time to learn. She's had a lot of growth being in Hollywood.
Yes.
I'm ready for the next song.
Me too.
I'm ready
Me
for it.
too. Me too.
Okay. Okay. Written by her and Daniel Heath.
Okay.
Produced by Daniel Heath and Emil Haney.
Emil Haney,
Which
she's
is-
back. She was big
girl?
on Born to Die. Emil Haney? I feel like we were taking it as like Emil, Emily.
Oh, I was thinking Emil is a man's name.
Oh my god. What?
Yeah.
It's a man. I've literally been in my mind, it's a girl.
No, well, Emil is giving.
I was like thinking it's
Man's name.
Emily. Okay.
Dead.
All right. Fine.
I just love like first half is Dan, and now we're just like
Mhm.
the transition.
The transition. It's always a transition with her. Fuck my way to the top. Like,
No.
what is she about? She's just.
What is she gonna drop on us right now? I don't know what I was thinking. What was this?
Life is awesome, I confess.
Like, where's it going?
I do best. You got nothing, I got tested, and I'm that yes. I sucked my way up to the top.
Okay, now what I got?
I fucked my way up to the top. Go baby, go.
Okay.
This is my show.
It's her power.
Tell me this.
Yeah.
I'm a dragon, you're a whore. Don't even know what you're good for. Mimicking me's a fucking bore to me, baby. Lay me down tonight in my diamonds and pearls. Tell me something tonight about your favorite girl.
Even Life is Awesome, I confess, like, confession to me. I don't know.
Ooh,
Just, like
okay.
the religion. She's
Or it's
always,
just like she's finally living.
Of
like,
course.
I won't say finally because you never know what's actually what she's feeling, but she's
No,
finally
like-
got this like fun life.
I can't even pretend. It's not awesome. It's
Right?
actually great.
I'm having a great time.
Yeah.
Like I don't know what she means by the you got nothing, but it's interesting. Like I got tested and I passed. Like I've been through a lot. Like
Yes.
they tested me, but I've passed.
I think you got nothing, like, try to come at me. You got nothing. Anything you throw at me, I can.
Ooh, 'cause I've already been
pass.
tested.
Yes.
Duh.
But
You
I
got
also
nothing
just
to
love the
me.
double
Well-
meaning of I got tested, like with fuck my way to the top.
That's what first
Yeah.
thought was. Like
Yeah.
oh
Yeah.
don't worry, like I'm tested.
Yes.
Interesting.
I'm a dragon, you're a whore. Don't even know what you're good for. Maybe King Me's a fucking bore. Like,
He's talking to people by
It's-
past.
even though she's, I'm using it lightly, obviously, the whore in
Right,
this scenario.
right.
Like, no, actually, you are.
Like
Meaning,
I view it as a dragon. You know, like it's like the way I view it. I don't view it as being a whore.
Right.
I'm a dragon, right? Because I'm using this as my power. Like what
Yeah.
you're doing, you're the whore.
Yeah.
Like oh, what you're doing, because you're not getting much out of it or whatever. Like no, I'm doing this for my own purpose. Or like you're trying to do what I do, but you're not doing it the
True.
way I can.
Yeah. No one can do it like me. Didn't she say that? What I do best.
Right.
And then to switch from the linen and curls to diamonds and pearls. Like, I made it. I'm getting this now. Yes.
I love it.
I know. The white, she's such a weird with words.
I fucked my way up to the top. Go baby, go. This is my show. Need you, baby, like I breathe you, baby. Need you, baby, more, 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 more. Need you, baby, like I breathe you, baby. You need you, baby, more, 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 more.
verse for this bridge, and like, is he saying that to her?
I don't know.
Or is she saying that to him? Because then for her to go, like, I'm your favorite girl.
I also just want to point out the bridges have been simple.
Yes.
Simple.
Right,
not
like,
all of
like,
them, but the
just
last.
repetition.
Yes. Diamonds.
Dope and Diamonds.
Dope and Diamonds. I feel like the previous one was also pretty simple. Like,
right.
It's
not
very
in a bad
different.
way. It's
No,
just like,
no,
maybe
just-
she's given us so much in the verse. Like, what more do you need to give us in these
right,
bridges?
but I feel like in Born Tonight it was very, like, everything was different.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm changing up the thought of the meaning of the song.
Okay.
Could it be in response to, like, the media? You know, where it's kind of like, maybe they're like, oh, the way she writes those albums, like, she's probably, like, fucked these people to the
This is her
top.
blank space.
This is her blank space. Where she's like, fine, you want to say it? Like, yeah, I'm having the time of my
Oh
life.
my god. No, I love that. I love that. Yeah.
You know?
This is like her persona.
Right, this is
Yeah.
what the people are saying. This is, like, maybe the reputation they're trying to give her just by the way that she's been writing, like, what
She's
she
really
writes
like,
about.
That character is interesting. I'm going to write from her perspective. Like,
Right.
literally blank space. Yeah. I mean, who knows? But I
Right,
love
this
that.
is my show. I'm
Yeah.
going to do what I want.
Totally.
Old money.
So interesting to go into this.
Like, performed by Lana Del Rey.
Okay.
Written by Daniel Heath, Elizabeth Grant, Nina Rhoda, and Robbie Fitzsimmons. Produced by Daniel Heath.
Okay.
So possibly
back.
another old song,
Okay.
like Elizabeth
Yeah.
Grant.
That I need to know everything. Like,
I know. What is the lore, people?
What's the lore?
Blue hydrangea,
Oh, my favorite.
cold cash divine, cashmere come.
We're like mellowing out.
Yes. So far, no guitar.
Red racing cars, sunset and vine.
Red, white, blue.
The kids were young and pretty.
I'm sorry. I feel like we discussed this in another song in Born Tonight. It was like in one of the verses. It was like red, white, blue.
Right.
Red bikini, like white bikini,
Right.
something. Blue hydrangea, white sunshine, red racing cars. Sunshine. Just bringing it back to this.
Bring back to, like, this old money.
Yes. Yes.
Where have you been? Where did you go? Those summer nights seem long ago. And so is the girl you used to call the Queen of New York City. But if you send for me, you know I'll come. And if you call for me, you know I'll run to you, I'll run to you, I'll run. I'll come to you, I'll come to you, I'll come.
Oh, full body chills. Oh my god.
There's no guitar so far.
Violence.
Will you still love me when I shine? From words but not from beauty.
What? This is a very, like, enriching, like, song. It's just
It's
a lot
beautiful.
to it. Yeah.
I'm like getting such a picture in my brain of like an old couple that had like
Ooh.
gone away, and it's like I would always come back to you, and like even though I don't know, those summer nights seem so long ago, the girl you used to know,
Right.
like, but if you were to call for me, I would still come to you.
It was the idea of how they lived, like, this old money vibe.
Right. Blue hydrangea, like cold cash divine, cashmere is expensive.
Right.
Cologne, white sunshine, blue hydrangea. It's giving like
LA.
like New England, but you know, like that's very like wholesome
Like,
summer.
right,
I don't know.
Right, because, like, will you still love me when I shine? From words, but not from beauty.
It reminds me of Young and Beautiful.
That's,
like
like, first
will you
time.
still love me when I'm no longer young and beautiful.
But this, to me, is very interesting. My
Yeah.
father's love was always strong, which we know her mom left her.
Mm-hmm.
It says, my mother's glamour lives on and on. So, like, she got her looks from her mom and lives on through her.
Mm-hmm. Like her taste, even.
And I
Just,
feel like
yeah.
this is kind of the first time you've really got a mention of her mom.
I think so.
In a while.
I think so. Yeah, we only know this from
from A&W.
Right, and people
were telling,
kind of explaining the backstory.
And I don't really remember if she was ever mentioned in any other songs.
Not that we've, I don't think so.
Yeah, it's always been, I mean, her dad has been a lot.
Yeah, it's still
Interesting
inside, even though her mom's glamour lives on.
This was written though long ago, like earlier on too in her career. That was like rewritten. It's just interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I don't know.
Things still need to connect.
Yeah. Sounds so old money.
If you call, I'll run. If you change your mind, I'll come.
I left her just thinking about the time they were together, younger.
Cold cash divine, cashmere come home, and our sunshine, red racing cars, sunset and vine, and we were young and pretty.
Like so, once again, I feel like different from the beginning
Oh
and the
my
middle of
God.
this album.
Totally. Yeah, this was so
Different
full.
guitars.
Yeah. This reminded, like, I feel like you can place this on Born to Die.
Yes.
Almost. With,
Or even Paradise or
Or
something.
Paradise,
I feel like
yeah.
we fit more on Paradise.
Yep. No, it was beautiful.
And then to go
Now
into
to
the
go-
other one.
Yeah, that was placed interesting on the track list, I feel.
Yeah.
Like, we had a lot
Right,
of...
if you change your mind because you chose another person.
Yeah.
Ooh, performed by Lana Del Rey, but written by Jessie Mae Robinson. And produced by Dan.
It's not even her?
It's not even written by Lana.
What?
So what is the lore with this song?
What?
Interesting, but
Could
we're
it be
back
a
to
cover?
Dan. Oh, it's an old time, so it has to be a cover.
Oh.
Jessie Mae Robinson was
Oh
an
my
American
God.
musician and songwriter whose compositions included many R&B and pop hits of the 1940s and 50s, including Black Knight. Wasn't ready. I wasn't expecting that.
Was not. I totally
And then
was
for that
thinking
to be your
something
album
different.
closer.
What?
Ooh, she must have really felt
She
connected
felt-
to this.
she felt this.
Connected.
The other woman,
I've heard that.
it's time to manicure her nails. The other woman is perfect where her rival fails, and she's never seen within curves in her hair anywhere. The other woman
Sounds old.
circles with French perfume. The other woman keeps fresh cut flowers in each room. And there are never toys that scatter everywhere. And when her old man comes to call,
Listen to a bridge.
Yes!
he finds her waiting like a lonesome queen. 'Cause to be by her side is such a change from old routine. The other woman
I just need to let it let go.
always cry herself to sleep. The other woman will never have his love to keep. And as the years go by, the other woman must her life alone.
didn't write that, but how perfectly it fits.
How perfectly.
So do we think this like first verse is about the other woman or the main woman? You know, because it's
Yes.
like the other woman has time.
I think it's.
her nail. Like, she
I
has
think
more
it's the
time to
mistress.
be perfect.
Exactly. She doesn't have time to darn up her toys. She's not picking up after the kids. She has time to go get her nails done. She has fresh cut flowers.
Right. Oh my gosh.
She has all
Right.
the
Saying
time.
she's never seen with pin curls in her hair.
Yeah. You
Because-
imagine like the old 60s, 70s
Right.
women like out running around because you have so many things to keep up with.
But it's also right. It's like he's never going to see that messy side of her.
Right.
So it's like, you know,
So
this other woman is like
true.
always perfect and put together and all this stuff, but it's because, right, she's not dealing with the real lives
No.
of like family.
No, but you're so right. I just need to talk about sonically for a second because I was just saying how Old Money seems odd to fit it there, but it started as we said it sounds old.
Right.
We get
Transition.
perfume, we had cologne, we had fresh flowers, we had hydrangeas. It sounds old, like it kind of felt like that was a nice transition into this like old story.
Yes. We're going to the bridge. Like, when
Yes.
he does eventually come, like, she's waiting. She's a queen, but she's alone.
Rose and Queen.
Because to be by your side is such a change from the old routine.
Your wife.
With your wife.
Yeah.
It's different.
It's different.
But
yes.
this
But-
other woman will always cry herself to sleep because
Yes.
she doesn't have him. She'll
Sorry.
never have his love.
Yeah. So we have.
So
we
it's
have
like she
both
always is
other women.
perfect.
We have both other women. It's the wife. is
Right,
the
it could be
woman.
represented
Yes.
as both. But still, I guess if we're looking at it as if we're only focused on this mistress.
Yes.
Like, she might have this, what looks like a perfect life, but she's always going to cry herself to sleep.
Yeah.
She's not the main person.
Yep.
She's not actually going to have all of his love.
Nope.
And then he's always going to be with her, and she's always going to be alone.
Right. That's
It's
too
like
much.
an acknowledged song. It's like, you know, it's like she's talked about herself being the mistress, talked about, like, she doesn't care. She's going to do it. She's going to claim it. She's fucked her way to the top. But, like, the acknowledgement is, like, yeah, I'm doing all this, but I'm always probably going to be sad.
Sad.
I'm never going to have the full love of somebody. And I'm going to be alone.
Yeah, that's too much. Alone.
To have the last word of this
Alone.
fucking album to be alone.
Yes. And like the way we started, like love was never enough. Like it doesn't, because it doesn't matter. It needs to be with the right person. Like it's not just love.
Or even, like, the thought of, like, to go from, like, a cruel world to, like,
Yes.
you're still going to be alone.
Right. Because you're alone in this cruel world. Mm-mm.
This, like, fucked me.
Yeah, this fucked me up. Yeah. Initial thoughts, love.
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 It's
Yeah.
like one of those, once again, I feel like similar to like TTPD. There's so much happening that like I kind of forget everything already.
We forget everything. In between breaks, we keep singing. What are we singing?
I sing the body electric. Why? I
Like,
don't know.
I don't know why that's the one song that. But I remember nothing. But I remember that I loved it.
Right.
Like to have each individual song to listen to. I'm so
Right.
happy.
We didn't bring this up, but like we were curious if us having the Tortured Poets department from Taylor was going to prepare us for this. And like I feel as though in a way of the processing, like it is similar. Whereas like in it, I'm just like, okay, it's more of a slower vibe, which is kind of, we like the bop. You know, I love a slow song, but we like the bops. Like that's what really drew us to Born to Die. That's what I feel like pulls us back. So I'm interested to see in how I visit this song. Or this album. Is it a
Totally.
mood where I'm like, oh, I'm in this, like, I need this sultry,
Right.
slower mood?
You're right.
I don't know.
Yep. No, you're right. You're right. Is it mood dependent?
Right? Or is it just,
I need to,
once we actually give it
Go
a good listen, a full through one without stopping, like, are we going to think differently? Like,
Agreed. I know, I can't even say my favorites right now because I don't remember.
because I don't remember it. A thing. Gosh, guys. What do you
I can't believe
mean?
we a long time coming.
Right, and we must acknowledge here, we know there's 4 more songs on the deluxe.
Yes. 3. 4.
3. Oh, only, okay. So
3.
3 more songs on the deluxe. You know what we like to do. We like to sit with this first
Yes.
as Lana had made it to be.
Right.
And then we will revisit those 3 extra songs.
Yeah. She did it that way for a reason.
For a reason, we're going to follow with it.
Yes.
Please don't forget to like, subscribe,
Yes.
share with friends that you want to get into Lana, and give us all the information that we need to know.
No, please. We had so many questions, so many things, so many topics that need discussing. So
What?
let us know.
And we will
Everything.
see you next time.
See you next time.
Bye.